everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I am here this week with a brand new all tea, all shade Real Housewives of Potomac season 7 episode 15 review. If you're ready, let's get into it. The episode begins with us seeing Giselle and Mia have a one-on-one. Giselle is dressed like the fourth member of Destiny's Child in the Survivor video. I don't know where she was going with that god-awful 2002 army fatigue outfit, child. Oh my word. So they sitting down and they talk about Karen, and Giselle says that Karen is jealous of the Hunchback of Notre Dame, aka Charisse. Girl, get out of here. Please go have several. Please go lose yourself in the wilderness of Jamaica or wherever y'all at, child, because you sound absolutely redonkulous, Giselle. Giselle then tells Mia that she and Jacqueline need to talk. Mia don't really want to do it, but she says she'll think about it and she'll try. At this point, like, the way that Mia is acting, you would think that her and Jacqueline were new friends, like somebody she just met on this show that she didn't really care to repair the friendship. But this is somebody that you've been friends with for 30 years and you're acting like it's neither here nor there for you. And that says a lot about who Mia is at the core of her as a person. Giselle wondering why she got the bubble guts, because you're sitting up here talking about folks and God don't like ugly, okay? And see Robyn on the beach sunbathing, talking to her wedding coordinator or somebody, child, about their wedding in Jamaica that is so tacky because she's actually going there for Juan's brother or something, brother-in-law or somebody in their family wedding, and they're going to piggyback off their wedding and have theirs the following day. So tacky. And she's on the phone talking to this lady about how they're only going to literally do vows. No cake, no music, no reception, no family, no nothing. Girl, y'all could have did this in the living room. What is the point? Really, what is the point? Like, this sounds so stupid, so dumb. Like, what is the point of all of this? Really? Y'all could have just went down to the courthouse and called it a day if y'all just gonna recite some vows. What is the point? And I'm really feeling like, Karen, you're lying, or either like y'all just that dang on broke that y'all can't afford nothing. Like, girl, we could have started a GoFundMe or something for you. This is ridiculous. We then see Ashley meet up with Karen so they can have a kiki. And I must say that Ashley looks so pretty with those braids. She needs to keep braids. Braids or her hairstyle. I don't think I've ever seen Ashley with a better looking hairstyle. It just made her face look just so much softer than it normally looks. Like, she looked really, really pretty. So they sit down and have a little one-on-one conversation. And Karen brings up Robyn, and she was like, you know, I didn't understand Robyn's personal attack on me. I didn't understand her calling me fake. So Ashley says that Charisse was there for Robyn during her first divorce with Juan. And Karen was like, I don't really want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about Charisse. No, don't want to talk about that. What I want to talk about is this fake wedding. That's what's fake. It's in Jamaica with no witnesses. There's so much that I know about Robyn Dixon, including Juan's other woman. She lives in Montgomery County, but they don't date there. No. They date in Georgetown. She's a girlfriend that looks like me. Yes, she has blonde hair. She's a little more mature. So Ashley is eating this all up. You know she is. And I was like, okay, Karen, spill all the tea. Let it out. Karen is tired of playing with Roberto. She is really tired of her because Robyn has been playing in Karen face I don't know how many seasons now. Let's go back to the whole tax situation with Ray a few seasons back, where she kept on antagonizing her and questioning her about their taxes. Meanwhile, she was over there going through her own tax issues that was her fault, but you had the nerve to be questioning somebody else and what they got going on in their household. Make it make sense, Robyn. Please make it make sense, girl. I believe every word that came out of Karen's mouth. I don't think that this was just Karen pulling or grasping at straws or just throwing something out there hoping that it sticks. I think that she is telling the truth. You cannot tell me that Roberto and Juan are not roomies. They are roommates. They split the mortgage together. That is the extent of their relationship. You cannot sit up here and tell me that you see Juan and Roberto having a romantic relationship. They are like brothers and sisters. They are kissing cousins, honey. There is nothing romantic about their relationship. They are codependent on one another. They are used to one another. They're afraid to venture out on their own. Juan does not find that lady all that attractive or nothing like that. I think that he is with her because that's all he knows. I firmly believe that Juan is out there with another woman, child, with another woman, and Robyn just over there holding on. Hold on to your lover. Ooh. So Ashley was like, do you think Robyn knows? And Karen was like, absolutely she knows. Yes. So Ashley was like, I know how Robyn feels about, other women when it comes to Juan. And she was like, how you know that? She was like, because remember when she came and confronted me at my job, at my restaurant about it. And they do the flashback where Roberto was getting aggressive with a woman. Let me tell you something, Roberto. As a man, how dare you go up to that woman's place of business and antagonize her, berate her, and almost accost her? You are a man. That is a woman. Have some respect. Go and check another man. You don't check a woman, okay? You could have just sent Giselle to do that. But as a man, Roberto, you should know better. And if I was Ashley, I would have pressed charges. So Karen is like, you know what? Let me talk to her about this one-on-one. Don't say anything because I want to, say my piece to her myself. Now I'm looking like Karen. You talking to mouth of the South. Ashley can't hold water. You can tell the whole time they were sitting there talking that Ashley was itching to get up and run and go tell somebody. I don't know why Karen confided in Ashley of all people. Maybe she did that on purpose. I don't know. So after they get done talking, Ashley rushes back into the lounge area and she goes over and talks to Wendy and Candias. And she tells them that she and Karen just had this conversation that Karen told her she didn't want her to tell anybody, but she's telling people. And that, Karen was upset about Robyn calling her fake. And then she said some other stuff that she couldn't reveal. I'm like, Ashley, it ain't even been 2 minutes and you already running your choppers. Like, shut it up, girl. Candice in her confession was like, this girl loves to tell other people business. And that is the God's honest truth, child. Learn how to be quiet. Jesus Christ. Then we see Jacqueline talking to Sharice and saying that she doesn't know if she and Mia can get past this beef of theirs. The ladies then all gather and they head into town to go shopping. And we see Wendy say, "Oh, we should all get friendship bracelets." And Mia was like, "Don't we all have to be friends for that?" Say what you want about Mia. Mia could be fake and she is a liar. But Mia is funny to me at some points. She's just this like light, bubbly airhead to me. And she does have her faults, but I like her in this cast. I think that she's needed because she has a totally different aesthetic and vibe to her. She has like this bougie valley girl thing going on. And it's just like, girl, we see through the facade. So Robyn and Ashley go off together. And of course, Ashley spills the beans to Robyn about everything that Karen had to say. And I'm like, didn't this lady ask you to keep your mouth closed and for her to be able to talk to her one-on-one herself, Ashley? Oh my goodness gracious. So Robyn was like, no, I have never heard about any of this. She finds it laughable. She calls Juan on the phone and Juan is like, Robyn, I'm about to hang up. This is why I don't like this SHIT. Karen don't know me. I don't go out. I'm nowhere near DC. I'm gonna cuss one of them women out. I swear to God, I will cuss every last one of them out. They are effing with everything that we are. I love you. I appreciate you. Don't let them women get to you. Bye. And it's just like, okay, it's obvious that Juan does not like to be on the show. That's why every season he's on here less and less and less and less and less. Okay. But if it's not true, why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? This feels like, to me, y'all have had this conversation before, that Robyn has accused you or came to you about, are you cheating or whatever, and you tired of hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not true, why are you so upset? What else has she come to you about what the ladies have said about you or y'all relationship that would get you that hype and that mad? Make it make sense, because it's not making sense to me. 1 + 1 ain't adding up to be 2. Okay. To me, it seems like there might be a little cause of concern, because homeboy was real spicy over something that wasn't quote unquote true. Oh, okay. Robyn get off the phone and she was like, Karen shouldn't have opened up them can of worms. And I'm like, girl, what you gonna do? Nothing. After shopping, the ladies then all gather to head to lunch. So as they're sitting down, Giselle makes Mia sit next to Jacqueline, even though she knows she don't want to. And I'm like, why are you listening to Giselle about where you need to sit? First of all, I would have told her, no, I'm not moving. You sit there. Girl, who you talking to, first of all? So Robyn confronts Karen and was like, I've always felt Karen was a mean girlish. And Karen was like, no, you attacked my integrity, Robyn. And this is what you're not going to do. I have known SHIT for years. I have stood by you for years, but you take a dig at me every chance you get. And yes, she does. Robyn has been doing that for years. She comes for Karen all the time. And it's like, girl, nobody sent for you. Nobody sent for you, because she gonna gather you up, honey. Gather you up and throw you away in the trash can. You are no match for the Grand Dame. So Robyn was like, no, I don't. What are you talking about, Karen? No, I don't. What are you talking about? No, Like, she was sitting over there talking like a little kid that was about to get a whooping when Karen was coming for her. And I was like, you wanted this conversation. You popped it off. Now let's go. So Karen was like, you told my friends to look out, to be careful. She's fake. And what is fake is this wedding. Because I know you've heard about the woman in Georgetown. We've all heard it. So here goes Giselle. I ain't heard it. I ain't never heard it. I ain't never heard it. So Candace and Wendy was like, well, I heard it. I heard it. So Karen was like, people come to me all the time because they see you stabbing me in the back. It's your choice to do this cloak and dagger SHIT with your wedding. As long as you're registered, I'll eat my words, but I don't believe that'll happen. And here goes Giselle, for once caping for her boo thing, because normally it's always Robyn caping for her and coming for her aid. But Giselle told me, so why does she have to do that for you? What? She ain't got to do that for you, Karen. Who are you, Karen? And Karen was like, Giselle, no one is even talking to you. You're not even near an altar. Be quiet. When I tell you Karen ate her butt up, I was like, why do y'all even try? You nor Robyn can read. Karen eats y'all up and leaves no crumbs every time. Y'all might as well just sit on the sidelines and watch the grown-ups play, because y'all are not in her league, girl. Please. So Robyn was like, who keeps asking me about the wedding? You, Karen. So Karen was like, it's suspect. So Robyn was like, you talk about how in love you are with your husband, but people sent me pictures of you with a man with blue eyes in Vegas with a Redskins jersey. This looks like a man you know? Huh? Does this look like a man you know? So she's showing everybody the photo on her phone. And everybody was like, yeah, I recognize him. Okay. But Karen like, let me see. You ain't gonna let me see? Nope, I ain't letting you see nothing. So she's showing everybody the picture except for Karen. And I was like, Karen, what you need to see the picture for if you ain't cheating? Karen wanted to make sure it wasn't a real boo thing before she got to talking shit, saying she ain't know who she was talking about. So eventually Ashley turns to her and was like, it was a picture of you from the back. And Karen was like, oh, girl, bye. Girl, bye. But Karen knows she got her little side thing, because when Robyn pulled out that phone, baby, Karen's face dropped. But it's okay. We don't care. We want you to have you a little boo thing. We know you ain't getting your rocks off with Uncle Ben. Don't nobody care about you cheating, girl. Karen, get your back cracked in peace. Robyn just mad because she ain't getting hers cracked. Okay? sitting up there on vacation looking like a substitute teacher. Girl, Robyn, please. So Karen is like, let me confess my sins. Giselle says, so you're admitting you're in Vegas. Karen's like, Giselle, I'm not even speaking to you, thou without a man. Not thou without a man, girl. When I tell y'all, I was in here hollering at the reads coming from Karen tonight. And it was Wendy backing her up with the facial expressions, child. I really need for Wendy, Karen, and Candace to get on the same squad. Because if they all teamed up together, they would be dangerous. Because they would read the green-eyed bandits down to the ground. They would not be able to breathe if they all ganged up together against them. Y'all need to be that trio. I need for y'all to get together. Because it's obvious that Mia is rolling with the green-eyed bandits. She's a part of the light-skinned crew. So I need for it to be Candace, Wendy, and Karen versus Giselle, Robyn, and Mia. That is what I need for next season. Yes. And I even like Jacqueline added into the mix. I think that Jacqueline would be a great addition to the show as a friend. I think that her dynamics in the group, she fits. She has no problem sticking up for herself, and the dynamic between her and Mia and all the tea that she can potentially spill on Mia. I think that would be a great casting for next season. Of course, Charisse do not need to come back at all because she added nothing whatsoever to this season. So Robyn still ain't had enough. Okay. She ain't been embarrassed enough. So she tells me, I've been waiting for her to talk SHIT. Karen says, your blind woman is real. And you know it. Robyn says, how stupid is it for any of our men to be walking around in Georgetown hand in hand with another woman? Karen said, ask Juan. Robyn says, and he's ready to cuss you out too. Karen says, oh, but before he cusses me out, Robyn, I want to share this. You know why Juan would want to cuss me out? Because I've been protecting Juan. You ready for that? Let's do this. When Andy Cohen asked us at the reunion when we were in white, he asked, were you and Juan interested in a threesome? And you said yes. And Robyn was like, I never said that. So they do a flashback where Andy asked him, would they be interested in a threesome? Robyn said, no, And Juan was like, you got to do something to spice things up or something to that effect, where he was in it, but Robyn wasn't willing. So Karen did get that part wrong. She wasn't into it, but Juan was. We all know he was. So Karen was like, we all go to dinner that night after the reunion. And I say, hi, Juan, how are you doing? Juan proceeds to take me in his arms, squeeze me so tight my breast went back to my vertebrae, and says to me, I want you to be the number 3 in this threesome. Child, Robyn was like, what? You know what? I don't care. Why would you respond, I don't care, if you didn't already A, know about this conversation, and B, if you didn't know that it was true? Because if Karen was lying, she would have been like, you're lying, Karen. I'll call Juan right now. I'll get Juan on the phone. Thank goodness Juan Dixon isn't here for this. She said, I don't care, people. I don't care. Because you know it's the truth. And Karen did not lie one bit so ever. It happened. You already knew about it. And that is why you're saying you don't care. Karen got you. She got you with that one, honey. She got you with that one. So Karen was like, this is why you don't like me. Can you tell them why you don't like me? Because your man does. And all the girls is laughing, thinking like that is cap. But I'm like, are y'all paying attention to the fact that Robyn is not arguing back? That there is some truth there to this story, that this actually happened. That's why Robyn couldn't say anything back. And people like to come for Karen because she's the oldest one in the group. But Karen is not an ugly woman. Does she have some witchery, facial features? Yes. But at the end of the day, she's a nice looking woman with a great body for her age. Yes, ma'am. Yes, God. Wanna take her down? If he over there taking Robyn down, he took her down. What makes you think he won't take Karen down? Okay, at least Karen got a more feminine body than Roberto. Roberto over there built like a junior heavyweight champion, like a cruiserweight boxer. Girl, please. So, Giselle gonna say in her confessional that, Karen told me about this story, but I'm just thinking it was Michael, not Juan. Like, girl, please. Girl, please what? Girl, please what? Everybody here got a man but you. Girl, bye. So, after Karen and Robyn get done going toe to toe, but it really wasn't no toe to toe because Robyn got sat down 2 seconds into the conversation. We see Giselle sitting over there plotting. Everybody else at the table drinking, laughing, talking, and this is Giselle sitting there plotting on, how can I start some more drama? How can I keep this train rolling? Like she was literally sitting there looking in Mia and Jacqueline's direction, trying to figure out how to pop that off over there, how to get the party started over there. And once again, she succeeds in her antics. So she says, Jacqueline, you okay? You okay? What's going on over there? I saw y'all was refusing to sit next to each other. And Jacqueline was like, we're working through it. And I don't care what none of y'all think. We'll have a conversation on another day. Not right now, period. Jacqueline was like, we're not about to do this, because Jacqueline knew what Giselle was doing and how she was trying to start something between them. Jacqueline is not no dummy. And I was like, yes, Jacqueline, you better get her together. Get her together. Get her in that gaudy, tacky rainbow outfit together. Look at that, looking flammable. Ooh. So, they like, you mad at us? You upset with us? And Mia was like, well, shut up then. And so Jacqueline at this point was like, excuse you? She was like, I vouched for you with these women, cancer or no cancer. I was the one that had your back. Okay. And I was like, ooh, you better spill the tea. Spill the tea on how she was lying about having cancer. I told y'all that lady was lying. I told y'all even before the season began, and I did a whole video on it. I told y'all that this lady was full of crap. And for that reason alone, that's why I'll never really be able to fully go up for Mia, because you lied about something that I've and so many other women have personally gone through. Yeah, you might be great for reality television, but you took it too far. You took it entirely too far with that whole storyline. Like, that's just unforgivable, and you gonna get your karma back for that. And God forbid it's you actually having something wrong with you physically or health wise that you ain't gonna be able to lie your way up out of. So Jacqueline was like, just like my mom took you in. Now, I didn't like the fact that she did throw that up in Mia's face. Like, she doesn't have to continue to put that out there, because how much more does she have to do to say thank you for what you guys did for her? I felt like that was a little low, but Mia has been acting, bitch's, you know what I'm saying? This whole trip. So at this point, I guess the gloves is off. So Mia was like, and I was with your mom on Mother's Day. Where were you? And everybody was like, ooh, like they're in the lunchroom and it's about to be a fight. So Jacqueline starts crying. You know what? You've gone too far, Mia. You've gone too far. You've lost your soul. I can't believe you. I can't even sit next to her. Get me away from her. So she gets mad. And Mia was like, she does this with my other friend groups. That's why they don't want anything to do with her. Like, this is so funny because this just reminds me of an episode of Gossip Girls. Like, what has happened? So Jacqueline get emotional and she gets up and leaves the table, child. And we then see Mia turn to Wendy. She says to her, I really want to like you. I have a soft spot in my heart for you. You're beautiful. And I don't want to feel like you don't like me because of insecurities. And Wendy said, huh? What insecurities? No, I'm not trying to argue with you. Then what are you trying to do by saying because of insecurities? Who said that Wendy was insecure about anything that has to do with you, darling? This is the delusions of grandeur that go through Mia's head, where Mia actually thinks that this woman is like insecure when it comes to her or jealous of her in any type, shape, way, or form. Or maybe that's just what she's putting out there because she has underlining feelings and attractions for Wendy, honey, that I guess is going to play out on next week's episode, but we'll get into that in a minute. So they agreed to just talk about it later. So later on in the episode, Wendy goes to Mia's room so they can chat. Mia says, I don't understand where we went wrong. And Wendy was like, you threw a drink on me. Like, what? Mia, please wake up. Please wake up. Knock, knock. Who is there? Nobody's there. Nobody's home. Oh, okay. So Mia was like, and I'm sorry for that. Yes, I was wrong. And so they make up and they hug. So that night, the ladies have their last dinner. They end up having drinks afterwards. Everybody's having a grand old time. And Wendy, in her confessional, says that the girls were having drinks, and at some point they got to showing each other who had on drawers and who did not. And she says that Mia slithers up to her and says, I just want to eat your box. I was like, so that's been the issue this whole time. You've been wanting to slide in between Wendy's legs and become scissor sisters. You tired of me, Jacqueline, child. You need a new scissor sister and you want Wendy to be it. That's been the issue since last season. That's why y'all started off on such a bad foot. You saw Wendy with them new Tigger old bitties and her new booty, child, and you wanted a piece of that, and you just didn't know how to go about asking her. Girl, that's all you had to say this whole time instead of starting stuff with this lady. Girl, I am done. Jacqueline really gonna have a fit now. Jacqueline really is about to go berserk when she find out that she is no longer Mia's scissor sister and that Wendy done slid into the home base, child. Lord have mercy. Woo! Let me just tell you, this is one of the best episodes of this season because Karen Huger, Grand Dame of Potomac, had me hollering. The way she gathered Giselle and Robyn's edges, honey, baby, it was just a thing of exquisiteness. Baby, Giselle already needed a hot oil treatment, honey, for that rough ass hair of hers. Baby, she ain't got no hair left. It done broke off, child. Yes, there is some truth to everything that Karen said tonight. I 100% believe everything that she said because Robyn's reaction to it revealed that everything that Karen said was spot on and was truthful, and there was nothing that she could do or say back, honey. Overall, I'm going to give tonight's episode an A. I can't wait to watch it again so I can holler and laugh. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell button. I love you all, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.